I don't even know how to start this vlog, but I do want to say thank you to the person that has triggered a asthma attack in my son, who's 11. And at this stage, he's coughing his guts up. We're up to 4 pumps of the nebulizer, which means his dad's getting ready to take him to hospital. So I just want to say thank you if it was a neighbour or if it was someone surrounding in the area that decided to burn off. I just want to say thank you very much. And yes, that is 100% sarcastic. I actually got awoken by the smell, and coming down this morning, it actually had that very small piece of washing out, was great, and it's dried, but my daughter had to come down and get it off, and I can see she's put some extra stuff on the line. So thank you to my beautiful daughter as well. She's 24. Yeah, she does need a bit of life coaching, but you know what, she's 24 and she'll get there. She's already lived on her own once before. No, she's never lived on her own before. She's only lived with herself and another girl, and that was her flatmate. And this time she's going flatting out on her own. But hopefully nearby this beautiful other young lady called Jasmine. My daughter's Lauren, her friend's Jasmine. Jasmine lives here in a 1-bedroom unit studying to be a registered nurse, and she wants to be a midwife. So not that I'll be having any more babies, but I can tell you now, if Jasmine was to come into my life and she was my midwife, I'd lay my hands in her hands. I'd certainly entrust her with the birth of my son or daughter. But I don't have to anymore. I'm too old for that. So next in turn is Lauren and Powassa. So it all depends on where they end up going in life. The air is actually clearing. I can't smell anything else. I can still hear like a crinkle. Stop. I can still hear like a crinkle, but sometimes what happens is up the back there, you can see above the rocks, turkeys will walk along and it will cause a noise in such a way that you think someone's actually walking there. Well, there is not someone, but it's something actually walking there, and it happens to be the turkeys. But sometimes it sounds like grass fire, how you get the natural, when they're burning off, for example, back burning, you get that, it makes that sound when they're back burning. Do you want to go in? None of that. That's her answer. So I'll give you a treat, and then Nana's coming back out, okay? Because Nana needs a bit of fresh air. She does. Yes, she does. My poor daughter. Yes, you can just wait a minute. Just wait a minute, please. Wait a mini minute. Thank you. Wait a mini minute. Thank you. Your mother's done a wonderful job. Have you eaten your other one? Because these are the ones you're getting now. Yes, these are the ones you're getting now as a treat. I know you don't like them, but that's your treat, okay? I'm going back outside because I need to talk to get some stuff off my chest. So with the airwick that I've sprayed, the smoke has now stopped in the house. I can't smell it at all now. just good. And I have to be so careful what we spray in this house because it does affect my son's asthma. So it needs to be of a heavy consistency. Has to be of a heavy consistency, which that is perfect because you can see it in the air and you can see it dribble straight down onto the floor. So another good one is that one you can get from Coles. It's a Coles brand, I think, or I don't know what exact brand it is, but it's the one you spray in the toilet bowl. And it virtually vanishes the smell of your poo. That's another one we can use that doesn't actually affect his asthma. The smell has actually gone, so I don't know. It must have been from the front somewhere of... I'm just going to see if I can move over a bit towards this table so I can lean on it. But yeah, it must have been coming from the frontal direction, so... There you have it. I have absolutely nothing today. I haven't been able to do anything today because of my pain. Just thankful. I'm thankful to my kids, I guess, because this washing wouldn't have gotten done. The kitchen wouldn't have been tidied. You know, I'm just so thankful to my family for... I had breakfast, which was wonderful. My doctor said I need to eat more protein to help my toe close up because protein actually helps. No, you're not coming out any more BAMs. You've already got a treat. The protein will hopefully help in closing up my wound on my toe because it has to be totally closed before I will be able to have the operation. So we're hoping definitely by the 2nd of... Hang on a sec. It's not actually in... It's the 2nd Tuesday in October, and I keep forgetting the exact date. It's the 8th or the 9th, rings a bell, but it is the 2nd week in October and it's on a Tuesday because the doctor only operates on a Tuesday. The lovely Dr. Anthony Cheng. He works at the Queen Elizabeth II Jubilee Hospital. Sorry. I haven't forgotten I have forgotten what I was going to say. So he works there on a Tuesday and he operates on Tuesday, and that's at the Q2 Jubilee Hospital. That's it. Prince Alexandra Hospital. I probably would have preferred to go there, but when I went for a drive one day just to see what the QE2 Jubilee Hospital looked like, it was very quaint and it looked very much like a base hospital, like Grafton Base Hospital, if you've ever been to Grafton. It wasn't really big. I don't know, I can't remember the numbers of patients. I know it had thousands, under 2,000 staff that worked there, I think. Can't remember what capacity of... perhaps I can find that out and come back to you later and tell you about that one. So, because this vlog isn't going to be uploaded today, which is Sunday. It's going to be uploaded tomorrow. So, it's part of tomorrow's vlog. So, I'll find out all that information beforehand. So, I know that he does work there and the PAH, which is the Princess Alexandra Hospital. I've worked there myself in my early days. I used to do some agency nursing there, assistant in nursing, let's get that straight. So, yeah, so I've worked there and that's the hospital I'm going to for 3 days. So he did say 3 days, so I'll go in on a Tuesday, I'll stay there on the Wednesday and the Thursday and possibly come out on the Friday. So we've got to still come up with some sort of accommodation for my daughter because it's such a long way away. she's my main carer now, even though we don't get paid for it or anything like that. I still, at the moment, have my healthcare card. So I'm just hoping that, I don't know, I just hope that the government can help us somehow down the track when my healthcare card runs out in January of 2019. I don't know what I'm going to do at that stage. So, I mean, I won't be on a lot of the medications I'm on now. Hopefully I'll be just on vitamins, but still I'll need some sort of income because I don't have any. That's the unfortunate side. And as to the neurosurgery, I don't know either. So I've started a GoFundMe, but unfortunately I'm not having much luck, so I don't know what to do in regards to that, whether I should just delete it, whether I should just keep it open, keep updating it, which I think is a great idea. I should keep updating it. Yeah, so there's a lot to consider, a hell of a lot to consider, and someone's in a righteous mood because they don't like me YouTubing. They've just shut the door above me. Well, it's my husband's room. So, but yeah, he slammed the door. He doesn't like me YouTubing. But you know what? Freedom of speech, and I'm entitled to say what I want to, and I will say what I want to regardless of what anyone else thinks. And I respect them not wanting to be part of my vlogs, and that's great. Not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. So I don't think that's an issue. They're not part of my vlog, and I make damn sure of that. And if they accidentally say something in there, I usually alter that by putting in a different type of sound when I edit the video. So yeah, so today has been a pretty dull one for me, and I only really came downstairs because I felt for my daughter, who has now done all the washing and all the cleaning. And I've come down to take Bambi to the toilet, and I can't really get back up those stairs too well, so I'm going to wait for my son to finish in the shower, and then hopefully he can help me push me up the stairs. So I just don't have that oomph in me, and I'm a bit sad today, I think, too, because, you know, my husband doesn't tend to think of anyone else when he's working, got his own things going on, and that's sad. And, you know, I really don't want to make any life-changing decisions, but I have already, and I've regretted it big time. And unfortunately, that's just going to have to mean that I have to suffer. And that's the sad thing, because I didn't have to. And after all the advice numerous people gave me, even financial advisors, lawyers, solicitors, family, friends, I went against every word of suggestion that they made, and I went with my heart, and I made the wrong choice. So I don't know what I'm going to do now at all. I mean, don't worry, there's no thought of any suicide or any unsafe thoughts. Because I don't want to leave my children, even though one's 25 almost and one's almost 12, I still don't want to leave them without a mother. There's no way I'd want to do that. You know, I've been accused of alienating my children against him. I've been accused of doing a lot of things in the past, and it's, you know, it still continues. I still get told that I'm this and that I'm that, and I don't truly believe that he has love for me in his heart. I think that that once this house has been done and over with, I do truly believe things will go back to the same as what they were before. So I don't know. I do know that I have to get some sort of, I don't know, insurance on my life, I guess. I know I won't do anything silly. I just don't know, you know, you just don't know when accidents are going to happen or if they're ever going to happen. You know, to see a neurosurgeon, it costs you money here. It costs you $245. And I mean, I don't have that yet, and I've got an appointment next Wednesday to see a pain specialist, and I don't know where I'm going to get that $245 from. I know that he did say he would help me with my with my bills, but that scenario has been changed, and it's been said that what am I looking for? What's that word I'm looking for? I've like altered what he said, type of thing, that he wasn't going to, but well, I can't live the rest of my life in bed. You know, my poor kids had to do washing today. My daughter had to clean up after two men. I wasn't born in a country where men just had their rights. I was born into a country where it was women and men had equal rights. And I want my son to be able to grow up and be able to look after his wife when he gets married or has a girlfriend. Yes, they're going to fight because he's watched me and his father fight many a times. I've hit my son and his father has hit him. I haven't hit my son for a very long time. Taken myself to psychologists. I've done some parenting courses. I have strategies in place. So if I do feel like that, I walk away. But my husband doesn't believe in doing things like that. He believes in hard love. I can understand hard love, but I can't understand this type of hard love. I don't even know whether you can hear me at this stage, but I guess I can edit it through. I want my videos to be raw and unedited. So if I make mistakes, I make mistakes. I don't care. And I'm not going to hide the fact that I'm crying or I'm angry or things like that. I wish life could be a lot easier, but to be honest with you, why should I be able to wish something like that when there are people out there that have a sister, a brother, a daughter, a son, granddaughter, grandson, whoever it is, with a terminal illness. I still look at Claire Weiland, 21-year-old with life fully ahead of herself, who underwent a double lung transplant the 26th of August. She had a stroke on the 2nd of September and peacefully passed away at the age of 21. She was a cystic fibrosis warrior. That warrior is the archangel in heaven now. So when I think of these things, I think to myself, what have I got to complain about? I don't really have anything to complain about. I have two beautiful people in my life that I gave birth to. And regardless of the fights we have, I love them with my heart. I do love my husband too. I love him dearly. But I just wish he would change his values and his morals. He can't have been brought up this way. I don't see his mother putting up with this type of behaviour from his father. His father had a stroke when he was very young. I don't see his father being that type of person to create, a devil or an abusive man. I believe alcohol and drugs do that to people, and there were plenty of them when we were dating and going out with each other. Not drugs, but alcohol. Cases of beer, bottles and bottles of spirits. I think I could fill up this entire backyard with bottles of what he used to drink. I think my feelings towards him in regards to my mother, God rest your soul, Mum, were very much the same as his feelings towards my mother. They both had very similar feelings towards each other. I don't think they liked each other. And yes, okay, my mother did agree. She said to me one day that she didn't want to be alone. She didn't want her kids to leave home. But unfortunately, that's life. My kids are going to leave home and I'm going to feel lonely. But I'm going to have to find something to do to kill that boredom. Maybe travel the world. Don't know. I might just be wealthy and healthy enough to do that. You just don't know. I'm going to end the vlog now while I can. I'm going to go back and watch some funny YouTube videos. And it's already been almost 25 minutes, and I really try my hardest not to make them too long. Love you guys. Hugs and kisses to everyone out there in YouTube land and beyond. And as I say, bye for now. Be a fan. Good morning, everyone. No apologies for the way I look, I'm afraid. I had a real shitty night of sleep. I tossed and turned in pain. I'm gonna have to wake myself up with an alarm at night time now and take some painkillers. My back is so ruddy sore. It's about a 9 or a 10 at the moment, and here I thought I had it all under control, so I took a 5 milligrams of Valium. The trouble is the Valium makes me so groggy even hours after it. But the thing is, if I don't take it, the pain is still there and it hurts. And I am sick of pain. I never wish pain upon my worst enemy. I am suffering. Only the good die young. Da-da-da-da. I heard that last night on a show, and it's true, you know, this young girl with a brain tumour. She got told she had 2 weeks and she lived for about 7 years. You know, and she changed her diet, she worked out. Sorry about the closeness there, I just didn't realise how close the video was. No, she lived for an extra 7 years and the alarm went off, so... But what I was saying is she died recently. I really have to get this nose sorted out, looked at, because it's not normal. So yeah, she had a brain tumour and she died. And then I found out a girl that I worked with years ago had a car accident, sent back to the UK to live with her parents because she had brain injury. Her husband left her. Well, he stayed here in Australia. He didn't go back with her to care for her. That's why her family did. But she died in a hospice not so long ago, September too. So, bloody hell, everyone's dying on us on this earth. That's why I was saying only the good people die young. What's ahead of me, I wonder. That's the daunting part. It's a beautiful day here. I'll see if I can show you. It's not actually that dark in the foreground, but there is a blue sky and it's lovely. There's a few clouds and it's a bit cold, but it's certainly warming up here on the Gold Coast, that's for sure. Okay, well that's a start. I've taken my meds, so hopefully they'll kick in a few hours, and once they do, well, guess what? I'll be a different woman. And then I'll be able to ring my friend back. She rang me. She normally rings because she knows I take my meds at around 8:30 in the morning and 8:30 at night. Trying to turn up the brightness. Don't think I've figured out how to yet, but I wish it would do the job. Only the good die young. Okay, anyway, I will leave things there. It is actually a bit windy today, so I probably won't open the windows, but at least it'll dry, and the rest of the washing that's on these little things here. I might just take that one in, I might just take that one in too, because it's nearly dry. I'll see you guys again once my meds have kicked in and I'm not in pain. Until then, BFN. Good morning again. Don't I look like a treat? You're gonna have to excuse my constant breathing in on my nose. Not really supposed to talk while this is on. You know, the gentleman that actually rented me the machine, purchased the machine, sorry, told me that he was on it for the first few nights and he found that he had such good night's sleep, so by the end of 3 mornings he'd wake up and he felt like he'd had a beaut sleep. The only problem is with this is I do keep it on all night, there's no doubt about that. Just try not to wake my son up because he had a late night last night helping me with my pain, the poor bugger. So it doesn't really bother me, but apparently he said he had some good night's sleeps. only problem is I haven't really been having good night's sleeps, but that's only because of my pain, so that's a different matter. So I'm off to see the toe specialist today. I've made an Uber appointment for that, so that's due at 2 o'clock, so I should be ready. And worst case scenario, if my husband's going anywhere, well, at least my son can come to that appointment, so yeah. And then my daughter's going to pick us up on the way home. So just wanted to tune in again to you. I was just out in the backyard, toileting badly, sitting back in bed now, just relaxing, and I plan on going back to sleep for a couple of hours, or an hour at least, and then I have to ring my best friend who's flying into Brisbane very soon to support me with my operation this time. She's a wonderful friend. She's actually not a friend. We call each other sisters. I think personally, after knowing someone for more than 25 years, the person is certainly constituted as a sister as far as I'm concerned. So medication already has started to kick in. I can feel it. It's making me dopey. So I want to get things done with the Uber stuff and organise all that so that I can then organise to get to my appointment. Sorry, I had a brain fog there. I've been forgetting to breathe, so I just jumped down my pen. I'm going to point a pen that actually switches off my machine, and I started again by breathing in. Nice deep breaths. Just what I'll do when I go back to sleep. Alright, so I'm going to leave you now. Be back for BFN. What is a beat again? I keep forgetting. BFN. Back. Back for now. Break for now. I don't know, I can't remember. Brain fog really does affect me sometimes, and today is going to be one of those days. So I will tune back out to you. I will look a lot different because I'll have had a shower by then. But I'll see you soon. Until then, peeps, cheerios, toodaloos.